Right, welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be talking about Depop again. It is the 5th video I've done on Depop now, and we've got 10 more things which I have found which are either interesting, strange, or very cool in this video. So if you do like the video, please subscribe to the channel, like the video as well, and write a nice comment if you want as well. Only if you want to. But today we're going to be using the laptop, and we're going to be getting into 10 things about Depop today. So the first one which I found was another charity shop one, and I follow pretty much all the charity shops on Depop. You should as well, because sometimes they do post some amazing quality things. We've spoke about it so many times on this channel in videos which you can go and watch. There's a whole playlist of this as well, so I'd watch that if I were you, if you want to learn more about it. But this is one that I saw on the British Heart Foundation, which was quite strange. I'm going to be honest with you. I wasn't really a fan, personally, but for someone, they might want a... I don't know if it's a pilot's hat or what it actually is. It might be a pilot's hat, it might be a sailor's hat. I don't know, but they're selling it for £35. So if you would like to look like a sailor, I don't know, or a pilot, £35. Now this one for me is more of a question, like how does they just look really small, right? And for £145, I know they're Prada, like obviously a good brand, allegedly, and they're just so thin. Like, how is someone's foot... I know women have smaller feet, obviously, but my feet are not... That's like half the thickness of my foot. I don't see how that's realistic for someone to ever get their foot in. £145 for a pair of designer heels, I don't know what they are. I don't know, is that good or bad? It doesn't seem too bad to me. This is another one where I kind of think, £6, good price, until you think, oh, that's going to be the size of a normal bag. Oh, wait, no, it isn't. It's about the size of my finger, pretty much. No, it's not. It's about the size of my hand, probably. And my thing always is, do you know in these outfits that people wear these bags with, do they not own pockets, would be my question. Because pockets are a phenomenal thing, because they are inbuilt into clothing, right? We've got pockets in this jacket, in my trousers as well. Even in some tops, you have pockets, which, I'm going to be honest, would probably have more space than this miniature bag. £6 is not a bad price. However, I would question the functionality of this specific accessory, mainly because I feel like someone is going to lose it as soon as they use it, and also it just makes your whole outfit look a bit strange. I know it's not made for me, probably, but I just always think, if you can fit it inside this bag that's smaller than your pocket, why not just use your pocket or something? I don't know, maybe that's just me, maybe. Like, I just don't get it. It's one of those non-functional bits of clothing or like accessories which I just genuinely do not understand, like whatsoever. I don't know if people even carry around change. I'm not sure whether you could even fit a card in there. It's one of those things about fashion which I don't personally understand, and maybe one day I will. Maybe one day I will own a collection of small miniature bags that are useless, but for now, I personally don't understand it. This is one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen on Depop. Now, the 8-ball collection from Stussy, which I don't know if you can see, I'm wearing a bit of Stussy today. Thought I'd put one of my favourite brands on. This knitted Stussy 8-ball jumper is absolutely amazing. Genuinely one of the best things I've seen on this app. £190 sold. I could not afford that, but that is an amazing, beautiful piece of clothing. That is the bit of clothing that I would like if I was to be rich. If I were to have unlimited money, that is the sort of thing I would spend my money on, because the 8-ball Stussy collection is so iconic and so classic. Everyone should know about it. I just don't understand denim waistcoats. Like, I get it's vintage, but for £40 you're buying a denim waistcoat. I don't really understand it. I'm not the biggest fan of denim anyway. Like, I've got about 3 denim jackets and 2 pairs of denim jeans, and like a denim shirt as well. That sounds like I actually have quite a lot, to be honest with you, but I've just got massive amounts of clothing which I never wear, so it's not great. But what I would say is denim is very timely. Like, I feel like you can't wear 2 bits of denim together, which means it's a bit hard. I feel like with this you could only really wear it with some like trousers that aren't made of denim. Pretty much that would be my personal opinion. The only way I could style this personally, it's too low as well. Like it'd go down to like near my like belly. It's really weird. I wouldn't be a fan of it. Like, because the only thing I could really think about wearing underneath this is maybe like a black jumper or turtleneck or something with some black trousers, and then even then it's just not gonna look great. And I don't, for £40, like I got my denim jacket, a diesel one, for 50p actually, from a car boot sale. She was just saying, yeah, take it, pretty much. And I was like, yeah, sure. So I got a diesel denim jacket for 50p. It's a bit small for me now, I'm gonna be honest, but like that's what you can get. And for £40 you're getting a waistcoat which to me looks not that great, I'll be honest. This was kind of cool because it's like handmade by someone. It's like a crocheted hat, I think, and I quite like this sort of stuff. It's like a crocheted bucket hat. I've never worn a bucket hat really in my life because I think they look not great, but very cool. I do like stuff like that where it's like arty and stuff like that and people have made their own thing. I'm thinking about maybe doing an Etsy video looking at what creations people have come up with clothing wise, because I think that would be quite an interesting video as well, just to explore what creative things people are doing. Because stuff like this, like I think the person who's made it has done it in 2 different sizes, so it's like small and a larger one as well. So I think it is really cool and it's a really nice thing to do as well, and it's a great idea for a small business because it's like something that you're personally making and it's different to what other people are doing. Moving on to this one, another Stussy piece which I was just in awe of, to be honest. It's incredible, like genuinely incredible. I don't think I could pull it off personally, but that is one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen, really. This is why I say Stussy is such an amazing brand, is because the creativity and the designers over there really know what they're doing, in my personal opinion. Like £230, I would like never do it, ever. I don't even think if I had unlimited money I could ever spend that much money, but just wanted to put this in the video because it's a beautiful piece, like genuinely one of the best things I've seen on this app, along with that Stussy jumper. And like, I really just love Stussy in general. It's a shame to me that Stussy costs so much money and how much money it does, but at the same time the quality of Stussy is like so good, and the designs of them amazing as well. Like this one I'm wearing now, it looks just like a black long sleeve tee, but it's got like back designs and stuff like that. Lasts for years. I've had this since I was like 13 years old or something, and it still is going really strong. This one was quite good. Even the description was quite funny, to be honest. A strange mask that would frighten anyone if you wore that. £25 is quite excessive, but to be fair to it, it does look quite good quality. I'm not saying I would ever wear it. Looked at this it was in the skater section, which is kind of strange. I'm not a massive fan of balaclavas, especially like knitted ones like that, because they just look a bit weird. Be good for Halloween maybe, if you wanted a Halloween costume. This was a really beautiful knitted jumper. Like I love the I can't remember what it's called, like the crossover stitching and stuff like that looks really nice. I also thought that it was like really well presented. I'm gonna be honest, at this point I was just looking at colours and stuff like that because the colours on this jumper are really beautiful. £40 is very excessive. You could get something probably quite similar for about £20 from a charity shop, or even like £10 as well for something not as good, but something that's going to be a lot cheaper. I would say stuff like that you can easily find in charity shops, whether that's M&S jumpers, Ralph Lauren jumpers. There's always something like that you can always find within a charity shop, which is something I would always advise looking for, is charity shopping for specific things like this. And finally, I found this one where this person was selling what are they called? Like stuff that you stitch onto them, patches. And these were really cool. Like, if you've seen some of my other videos, I love Moomins. Moomins are like one of my favourite things ever. Went to Moomin Land in Finland. I genuinely love it. So I don't know if this person makes these themselves, but they sell quite a few of them, and I love Moomins. So I was really thinking of buying them because I think they have like a deal on them and stuff as well. I love Moomins. Great characters. But that is all 10 pictures for today. If you have enjoyed this video, I would suggest if you could like the video, that would really mean a lot to me as well. Thank you for watching this far, and I appreciate you.